Anna from Magnolia High School mentions the confusion between educators who choose to allow or not allow AI in the classroom. What are the potential challenges and ethical considerations of integrating AI into education?
Yeah, so that's a great question. I think AI is so new that there is still a lot of people who are nervous about it and don't quite understand it. So I think one of our biggest tasks as a school, especially at Magnolia, but everywhere, is understanding what AI is and what AI isn't. And part of that is continuing to build on the skills. So we already have the 5 C's integrated into our curriculum. So it's continuing to develop that and understand that we can use AI, but just because AI tells us something doesn't mean that we shouldn't fact check it. Doesn't mean that we shouldn't be using our critical thinking skills. So it's still building on all of those things and understanding that AI just isn't a factual thing, whatever it spits out. So we need to continue to actually challenge it, critique it, and fact check it like we would any other source if we were gonna go into like a website or whatever.
Michaela from Western High School asks, how can AI enhance the learning experience for students and support success?
I think AI is going to transform education, especially for the student. I think when we start thinking about our learning management system in Cadence and our AI chatbot within that, Scrappy, it's 24/7 access. So there's often times where students might be shy to ask a question in class, or the learning might spark or the curiosity might spark outside of the classroom. And having access to an AI that is housed within our own system will understand the context of the school, the student, the assignment, but also I give that student the opportunity to engage in the content or engage in the assignment whenever that curiosity strikes.
Kaina from Brookhurst Junior High School asks, how has teaching about AI changed some of your former opinions about artificial intelligence and what it can do? What is the impact of AI on teachers and the traditional classroom environment?
I'm one of the teachers that is so excited about AI and has jumped all in. I think that for the first time in 100 years that this is actually a resource or a tool that can disrupt the status quo of how education has been taught from when I was in school, from when my parents were in school. And how it's really impacted teaching is it's saving me time, right? So if I can interact with AI to help develop lessons, or I can interact with AI within, again, our learning management system, Cadence, to tell me which students are struggling or which students are excelling, that's saving me time from otherwise me having to go through and do those kind of more mundane tasks. And why this is important for teaching is if I can kind of eliminate or automate some of those tasks that are just kind of busy work, that can actually allow me the time to do what I love. I became a teacher so I can connect with kids, and so it's freeing up time so I can start building those connections in the classroom. And then when those connections in the classroom happen, that is where deep learning can take place.